Hello people, it's Cole. Today we'll be investigating this vintage Avon makeup kit. This is called the Avon Color Tray of Beauty. It's vintage from 1991. We'll swatch all of these items, including the nail polishes and everything, on my skin and my nails, and we'll see how they perform after all this time. I'm just so excited about this. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm here for you every week, normally with a vintage magazine flip through, but I do some vintage makeup swatching from time to time. So stay right here with me and let's get started. All right, so here it is. The Avon Color Tray of Beauty. It's a burgundy tray, a nice sturdy plastic. It has a cover on it. It has a plastic cover on each section. There's two separate teardroppy shaped sections. It's covered with gross sticky tape, so it's seen better days, but the makeup inside is untouched. I will show you the back real quick if I can carefully turn it over. So it does have a label on the back. Their Avon Color Tray of Beauty, Cool Light, recommended for C1 through C3. So there's a color grading for your personal coloring. This is identified as the Cool Light color palette. And then there's a full list of everything that's in this palette, all of the different products, the different color names, and even the quantities and everything. And then it says Avon Products Incorporated, New York, New York. Avon, copyright 1991. All right, and it is, there's also a thrift store label on this, $5.99. I did not pay that much. I paid way more, but that was on eBay. Someone snagged this. I can't even imagine finding this thing at a thrift store, like in perfect condition like this. Amazing. All right. This plastic, the black plastic tray is removable. And that's part of the marketing for this, was that this is removable. So this does come out, and the tray is usable for whatever you like, perfumes or jewelry or anything. It does have, the plastic itself is has a glitter to it, a little bit of a gold kind of glitter. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it's pretty. We like this tray. We'll probably end up using this tray for something in the house because it's pretty special. So you can see how shiny that is. Lovely. And then this plastic part is pretty kind of a little flimsy, but I think it's, understood to be sort of disposable. So let's take off these protective pieces. They're so sticky that I can just pull them up like that. Gross. Again, it's this sort of thinner, more disposable plastic, but it is made to be specifically fitting in that shape. Right there. And that piece. Kind of nice that they're separate from each other, I think. It's interesting anyway. And there's the kit. It's very beautiful, isn't it? It consists of 2 nail polishes, 1 mascara, 2 lipsticks, 6 eyeshadows, 2 foam eyeshadow applicators, 1 brush, and 2 blushes, I think. And actually, we can really confirm without flipping this back over again, because part of the reason I was so excited about this item when I found it on eBay was I have this Avon catalog from Christmas 1991 with Sherry Lewis and Lamb Chop on the cover. This makeup tray, Color Tray of Beauty, is in this catalog. So let's just quickly, I kind of want to just look at them side by side and see how it compares. Yes, look at that. Oh my God. So, it's identified as being personalized color like we had seen. This one is the Cool Light. So you can see it's a different colorway that she's holding. The model is holding right here. But it is the same setup, and everything really looks identical. I mean, the tray is like the exact same color. It hasn't faded at all. The packaging for the lipsticks is the same. The little applicator brushes look completely different, I guess. Those are totally yellow and dry and crusty now. But everything else is pretty much identical. Like, it had aged very nicely, didn't it? Since 1991. I know there's a second image of this in here too. Yeah, here it is. So there's all the different colorways for this down here. And we have Cool Light up at the top. So we can also compare the colors to what the catalog showed. I feel like those are really right on. Like, they look exactly how they looked in the catalog. They're held up beautifully. Luscious Lavender, Pink Taffeta, Bluebell, Silver Slipper, Whispering Blue, and Blazing Amethyst. Those are our 6 colors there. And then the blushes are Ginger Wood in Preferable Pink. Gotta love these Avon names. And the lip and nail looks like they're sharing color names. So it's the lip and the nail colors are made to go together. And it's Soft Shell Pink and Porcelain Pink. Okay. Oh, and by the way, there's an example of like what we're gonna do with the tray, which is use it to hold perfume or jewelry or something like that. So there's that. So I'd like to use the implements that are provided to sample these things because that's what they were intended for. But I can tell you, or I already did tell you, that these foam swatch things are completely like dusty, crumbly. I was messing with this one a little bit earlier when I was trying to make a thumbnail before I messed everything up by sampling it, and they're literally like turn to dust when you touch these foam applicators. What the heck? I'll just show you. They're in really bad shape. Yeah, so it's just crumbling. That bottom, ooh, see, that just fell right off. But we can unwrap the brush, so let's see what that's like. Comes in a little plastic sleeve. Okay. And it's a beautiful kind of beige, light tan beige plastic handle. It has kind of a molded in geometric kind of articulated edges, which are very pretty. The brush is nice and soft, beautiful brown bristles. I'm thinking I'll just probably start with the eyeshadows since they're at the top. We'll just like work our way down, and here goes. So that first color was what again? What was the name of that one? Maybe I'll just keep this out for reference. Okay, the first color was probably Luscious Lavender. So that's this one right here. I'm just gonna swatch it with my fingers. Okay, there you go. Very nice color right there. It really just transferred off easily. I've noticed, and you might be aware, I've done some other swatching videos before, and sometimes there's quite a thick layer of like sort of coagulated, congealed makeup on the top of these makeup samples or makeup items, but not here. This came off nicely. So let's do that. Try that on my arm. Doesn't have much pigmentation to it when it's actually on the skin. Maybe it's probably not helping that I'm swatching it on my like blue veined wrist, but you can see if you can sort of build it up. This is that lilac. I'm building it up more and more and more. You can see it, can't you? Yeah, it's there. And it is a lilac color. It's rather gray, but it's nice. Not patchy. It's soft and sweet for spring. Okay, the next one is, let's see, Silver Slipper. Silver Slipper is this silver shade right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's coming up very, very nicely on my fingertips. We'll swatch that here. Sort of similar situation where it's not very pigmented when it actually comes out. I can see it. This is very matte. It's not very shiny. It's just kind of gray. I mean, it's silver, so makes sense. You can see it. It does build up. Well, I suppose there is some shine, isn't there? So there's the lavender and there's the silver. Okay. On my fingers, where they was really kind of buffed in, that's actually quite shiny, isn't it? So if you really went in and just like kept working it up, it can get there. It's like a polished penny. You got to work at it. Okay, next color is this pink one, which is pink taffeta. So there's that. It's a pretty color, little trio right there. And we'll put that right here. Very gentle pink. That's pretty. I like that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but it's there. And you can really see it on my fingers, like Easter egg looking fingertips. So that's pink taffeta. All right. What is next? Next is this kind of gray purple. Maybe you can you help me? I'm not sure. Maybe this was not Luscious Lavender. Maybe this is Luscious Lavender, and this might have been Blazing Amethyst, actually. I think this might have been Blazing Amethyst. This is Luscious Lavender, I believe. So let's try what could potentially actually be Luscious Lavender. And actually, let's swatch it next to the Amethyst one and see. Oh, wow. That one's much more dusty. That's good, bringing up a lot of dust as I swatch it. But you can see there is a color difference. That Amethyst one, if that's what it is, I don't know, is a darker color. It's more blue. This one is more gray and lilac. I do think that one is indeed the lilac tone. Kind of a barely there color story so far. But we'll keep going. Maybe we'll switch over to the other arm. There's those fingertips again for you. So this one I think is Whispering Blue. Must be. Ooh. That's really powdery. Do you see that? It's pulling up a lot of powder. Oh yeah. This one has much more pigmentation than any of the other ones did. This is going on a lot easier and spreading really nicely. Do you see that compared to these ones? It's a lot more spreadable and pigmented and kind of bold. It looks nice. It's I wouldn't say it's whispering at all. It's kind of like a peacock blue. That's pretty. Last color. So one of these is supposed to be Bluebell. Maybe that was Bluebell. That first one was probably Bluebell. This one, because it's more of a blue tone, I was saying. So maybe this is Bluebell, and maybe this is Blazing Amethyst, which, now that I think about it, makes more sense, because that's a blue tone, and this is a purple tone. Duh. This is also pretty dusty. Whoa. And also pretty purple. Yeah, these last two have way more color to them than all of those other ones. Those other ones are so soft, right? And these ones are really colorful. But so there's all the colors together. You can kind of see that color story. It's pretty. It's like watercolory and springy and soft. It's not garish. You can build up the color like that if you wish. But yeah. I think they're great for a cool, what was it? Soft, cool light. It is cool and light. All right, let me wipe up here. Came off really easy, unlike some other makeup things I've sampled. It's pretty on that cloth. Yeah, look at that. That's very pretty, isn't it? All right, for the blushes, we have Ginger Wood and Preferable Pink. So let's go. Ginger Wood right there. You can't really see it, can you? I guess it's pretty close in color to my fingertip, isn't it? So there it is. It's nice. It's a subtle little soft pink brown. It looks nice. I mean, this would be pretty as a blush. It would be. Yep. That's ginger wood. And then we'll do preferable pink next to it. It's a lot brighter. Wow, big difference. All of these really blend really nicely. They're not patchy because they're not very pigmented. They don't come on very patchy. Some of them I had said were a little dusty, and they are in the pans, but that looks nice. These are nice blushes. I think that they would play nicely with our eyeshadows here. See, here's how we really know. Beautiful. Okay, I think next let's just see what's going on with these lipsticks, I think. So this beautiful red tube, let's pop that out. Plastic tube with a gold band around the middle where it opens, and it is labeled lipstick, soft shell pink. So we can know for sure what we're working with here. Looks like from the magazine, all of the lipstick tubes are either red or cream, regardless of the color inside. So you really are going to have to rely on the sticker label to know what it is. And the sticker label does not show you the color. It's in silver, and I can already see this label fell right off. So, good luck if it falls off. Comes off nicely. The interior is the same cream color as this plastic here. I can see the interior of the tube itself is got a red plastic lining. There's that lipstick in there. What was the color? Soft shell pink. So let's roll this up. Oh yeah. Wow. This is so pretty. This is like this is like toy makeup, especially with this plastic handle. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow, I love it. I'll just tell you, I've never, I did a whole Avon lipstick sample kit swatch video, but the lipsticks didn't, they didn't roll up like this, like a lipstick bullet that we would traditionally see. Those were little samples. I've never actually done this before with a real lipstick. I don't wear makeup. Well, that's not true. I wear makeup for filming, but not lipstick. So this is new to me. This is my very first tube of lipstick. This is fun, girls. I love that. Okay, so I don't even want to swatch it because it's so pretty, but I don't want to ruin that beautiful little molded tip, but I'm going to do it. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's got a little bit of a shine to it. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. Nice and slick and soft. This makeup has held up beautifully. For how old it is? 1991. What is that? Like, over 30 years old. It's gorgeous. Wow. And here's the other one. Oops. So like I had mentioned, this label of porcelain pink had fallen off inside of the box here. So I'm finding out that there's a hole right there. There's a molded hole. When we take off this, it doesn't have the inverted colorway that the red tube did. It's just this cream color all the way through. And we'll roll that one up. Very similar. These are very similar. Let's compare side by side. These are so similar. Shell pink is maybe a tiny bit darker, but it's like, would I be disappointed if I got this? I mean, in general, no. This kit is like a great holiday gift. But these lipstick shades are so, so close. I might feel like that was a wasted opportunity to have two different lipsticks. Let's go side by side. So on the skin, this porcelain pink is a touch lighter, like I had said before. Shell pink is a little more of a little darker, but they're both really, really close. Light pink colors. They're pretty, you know. It's like a light pink lipstick, so that's not for everybody. Maybe it was in 1991. All right. They're very beautiful. They're very similar. And they clean up like a dream. I don't know how to test this mascara. Like I'm not putting this on my eyes. I don't think that's safe. But let's just open it up. Avon Lotso Lash. It says the color is black, so let's open that up. Same red and cream colors. Ooh, it's stuck. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, okay. Ew. Wow, it's all hardened. Okay, take a look at that. It's all like clumped down and hardened in there. You can see the top of the bristles are poking out like they should be, and the bottom ones are just like a hard, matted mass. Paint, maybe? A little bit like a paint smell, like a acrylic paint. Feels dry in there. Yeah. I don't know. This is so weird. I'll try to apply it to my arm hair and see what that's like. Dry. Hard, dry. There's nothing. Nothing's coming off. Not even like, it's sort of flaking a little bit. It's totally dried out. Completely dried out. It's a beautiful object. And that's it. Okay. So lastly is the nail polish, which I'm like putting off because I'm nervous about it. I'm not so good at painting my nails, but we have two colors, and remember these were supposed to be the same color names as the lipsticks, right? But you can see that they're very different in tone. Let's compare all four. You can see there's some kind of settling in this bottle. This is soft shell pink, and it's a very cool toned mauve, maybe, kind of a pink. It's liquid. The handle is a really beautiful, kind of articulated beige plastic with a gold plastic rim, and the bottle is glass. And it has a textured bottom molding for grip. Come on, baby. Jesus. Okay, that was really stuck in there. And this one was porcelain pink. This one's really, really separated. You can see there's something like floating around in there. Did you see that? It's kind of spooky. Ooh. It's liquidy. There's like, I can see the fluidity. I mean, give it a little shake, comes right back together. So these look good. Like, I shake them, they came back together pretty nicely. I remember growing up, my friends having like shoeboxes full of nail polish that were not that old, not this old. You know, this would have been like in the early 2000s. And they were way, way more separated than these ones are, and they didn't come back together again nicely. So these are, in my opinion, holding up nicely quality-wise. But let's see, like, oops. Let's compare this. So this one was shell pink, which is supposed to be the same color as this. They're not even close. This is way more purple and cool. This is like a very bright Barbie pink. And this one is, again, that like exact same color, slightly lighter and not close to this at all. This is a peach. This is like the color peach. So I don't know which one, I don't know what changed, if these changed or if they were always sort of not the same, but no matter. Here we are today. So let's, what the hell? I'm gonna open this and try it on my nails. Here goes. Ooh. Okay. So it looks like that. It's kind of thin, I think. This smells like nail polish. Let me kind of like stir this around. As soon as I opened it, the contents settled. Let me close this for you. The contents sort of settled down there. So I think this did have kind of like a, whatever, some kind of pressurization to it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Let's just give it a try. Okay. It's very subtle. It's very streaky. It's not really showing up. It just makes my nails look like I have ridged nails because it's so close to my nail color. So you definitely would have to do this with multiple coats if you were going to get anywhere with it. So give you can just kind of see it there. It's really subtle. I mean, it's just my nail color, but ridgier and shinier, I guess. That was porcelain pink. Let's try this other one, which was soft shell pink. Oh, wow. Okay. So this looks a lot more pigmented coming out of the bottle. You can see that purpley pink. The brush has done something strange where it started to like grow out of the plastic part, like the plastic is splitting or something and the brush is kind of fanning out from there. It's rather odd. Let's give it a paint. Okay. This one looks better. My nails are really small. I have like really little nails, don't I? There's like these little squares on my fingers. They're so teeny. Okay, well, you can see the pinks there on my pointer and my pinky finger, the whatever this other color was. The pinkier, cooler tone, not the peach tone. I mean, that looks like nail polish. It's light and subtle. How long do you have to wait in between coats? Like if I were to do a second coat. Maybe I could try to do that. Just, you know, what the hell? Let's see. 2 minutes. That's it? There's 2 minutes between coats? Huh. That's not bad. Why did I think it was longer? That's according to Martha Stewart online. So, okay, I can wait 2 minutes. While we wait, in conclusion, I thought this was gorgeous. I was very impressed. I think this would be an impressive gift. It's colorful, it's fun, has a lot of components to it. Would be a gift, maybe, I guess, for someone who like doesn't have a lot of makeup. So it's sort of like a starter set. It is very, you know, it's very pastel. It's cool light, like it says. So that's, I don't know how wearable that is. I mean, I guess, again, we're talking about 1991 here. We're talking about, you know, people look like this. So, yeah. 2 minutes, you think? Probably 2 minutes for this one. Porcelain pink. It's still so streaky. And the color isn't really building. texture is building. The ridged texture is building. This is so weird. It feels like I can feel it on my fingertips as being kind of cold, right? Like water. Kind of makes my fingernails look like infected or something. That because it's giving it a yellow tone. Okay, let's try a second coat for soft shell. Do you see how weird that, like, this brush is totally messed up? Yeah, soft shell it held up better, and it looks better because it's not so close to my skin tone. You know, it looks like nail polish. I don't know, I did kind of a good job. I'm seeing my pinky has like a bubble in it, but yeah, that's all right. So there's the nail polishes. That went better than I expected. Well, there you have it. What is this called? Avon Color Tray of Beauty. It's a little hard to remember the name, but there it is in its entirety. That was really fun, and wow. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. It really helps me out if you do. I'd love to hear from you in the comments if you enjoyed this, if you'd like to see more Avon swatching videos or Avon product testing videos or whatever. It doesn't have to be Avon, it could be something else in the future. We can make more. I will see you all next week with another new video. So until then, take care.